Hello, welcome back to another Skylords Reborn speedrun video. This time I show you the winners of Toggy's first PvE contest. It was about the campaign map Nightmare Shard. The contest came with a few rules, meaning you had to play on advanced difficulty and it was not allowed to use Amii Monument or Enlightenment. And to further open up the contest to new players, playing on the test server where everyone got every card unlocked by default was permitted as well. I will show you the map once we're a few seconds in, because right now it's still very empty. I have here the third placed run with a time of 8 minutes and 9.7 seconds, played by Mynoduesp. He used the following Fire Nature deck. So you can see Fire Tier 1, Nature Tier 2, Fire Tier 3 Orb. And yeah, now let's get into his run. So he starts off with the Nomad, heads towards the center, where the Shard of the Forges spawns a second Nomad, and takes out this one Twilight Bug, and now places a Blaster Cannon. So, and I believe now I can pause the game already, because now these little bees appeared on the minimap, which is one big goal. So you have to destroy all these spawn camps, and out of these camps now more and more units will spawn. See, this camp is still empty, but it will soon fill up just like this one. And yeah, the goal is to destroy all these spawn camps, and out of those a few Twilight Witches will spawn, which head towards the center position, and you must prevent this, otherwise you lose the map immediately. So you have to defend the Witches somewhere before they reach the center here. And also, and that's why he's building the Blaster Cannon here, if you have units nearby the center, you get 15 power every 15 seconds. You'll see it, pay close attention, where once we hit second 45, his power will jump up. And yeah, by building this Blaster Cannon here in the center, he will maintain presence in the center. You don't have to have ground presence, just presence is enough, but because air units will be coming as well, the Blaster Cannon can only attack air units, and thus will not attract all the other stuff that will start accumulating around the forge. It's a very nice choice here, and thus, yeah, solves his power problems. It is a key part of this strategy. And lastly, so we said you have to destroy the spawns, you have to destroy all witches that spawned out of them at the end as well to win the game. And lastly, you have to be careful, because there are these places on the ground. Some are frozen, some are burned, and sometimes there is no place, but still random spells occur. And yeah, you have to be careful not to get into those. The map has so many random elements, sometimes random spawns, random incoming waves, random spells, as I said. And also the camps affect each other, so if you start clearing this entire camp or kill the spawn camp, then the next camps will get stronger and get reinforcements. So the order in which you destroy the camps also is quite important. So, but now let's continue. So he just runs away, plays the third Nomad, and will heal back up. And actually I can speed this up a little bit, so he's just running. Hope you saw, as the power jumped up. See, there was a random spell, another random spell. And now he placed Mine. He's waiting for enough power, and then will cast the second Mine. Now the camp is fully spawned, and he lures everything into the mine, or as much as he can. Be careful not to run back immediately, or you get hit by these eruptions on death. Places a third mine and heads straight for the spawn camp. So this time actually, let's see if we can capture it, how it jumps up at 45 power. Okay, I'm not sure if it was that visible, because there's so much void. But it is jumping up each time. He takes the first well. Clears it. Now can take the second well. And now heads towards the other side to repeat what he's done here. On the way back to the other side, he will take this wall and this wall, because this will occupy the spawning witches to attack the wall instead of going right to the center. And yeah, this is enough in this speedrun to defend off the center. So with this one, he takes this route here. He has to be careful not to go past his valuable blaster cannon. The other two will take the walk up here. Careful to dodge the spells.
Twilight nightmares are coming to life. Beware, they will make for the shard.
Yeah, there's one of these air units mentioned, but the blaster cannon takes it out quite easily. Another dangerous spell dodged, and picks up the other wall. See, there's the witch coming. First one. There will be multiple simultaneously alive. While he was going this way, he took up the orb, which was nature orb, as I told you, and now he just repeats, just places the mine, waits the cooldown, then places the second mine. And heads in again. Luring as much as possible out.
Witches are close to the shard. Stop them.
And the third mine to kill the remaining units. See now this witch is already occupied, and another one will have the same fate on this side. Soon he got the spawn. Then he can take
the infected shadow
the orb.
More.
Once he has the power. Now he has the power. Doesn't need the nomads anymore, so he kills them for void return. Because void return and the center here is basically his main power income. Of course, he also has these two wells. He doesn't pick up those because it's already so late into the run that they would not become worth anymore in his time. And the third witch. Sometimes on this map you can be lucky, and the witches actually get damaged by spells on the way. And he builds the breeding grounds. On the other side, quickly 2 Magma Spores, which are the other key part of his strategy, because with Magma Spores he will now be able to take down all the remaining 6 camps just by cleverly flying around and then using their ground blast ability, which is a bit clunky to use, to take out the buildings from safe distance and then running away or flying away before these twilight creeps take him down. And same procedure again on the other side, as the map is quite symmetrical. Also the strategy is.
Your forces are under attack.
Alright, that hit him.
Stop them.
Same here. Yeah, it is hard sometimes to use it. There, he makes it. Yeah, so a little time lost here. And by no means all 3 winning replays are not perfect either, so you can scrape off a few seconds in each of them. Nevertheless, this strategy seems to be the most reliable and rather easy to do, because you can focus always just on one thing. And that's exactly what he does. Now he spawns Giant Slayers, 3 in total, because there are 3 witches right now. Each Giant Slayer will take down one of the witches, sometimes 2 witches on this side, sometimes 2 on this side. And already prepares more Magma Spores for the center, which he'll take out last. See, now if you compare this to the beginning of the video, now here are way more towers than before, because you already killed so many other camps. But those two guys still make it, uses the ability, still does damage if they die meanwhile, if it's in flight. And yeah, now these Giant Slayers can take out the Twilight Witches, which is quite convenient because they cannot be knocked back. Because usually the witches just keep throwing your units around. Same here. And with 5 in total, he now heads towards the center. He technically wouldn't need his units now anymore, but he has enough power anyway. The walls he wouldn't need either, because now he has this small window where no witch is alive, so he has to kill these spawns quickly before they respawn. And he lures them out a little bit, has to be careful not to get CC'd or his plan is ruined. Shoots with 2, those take the damage from those Twilight Fiends. This one gets CC'd, uses Surge of Light to make sure those manage to fire. He does manage to do it, and yeah, now there's a short time at the end until the run is finished. Yeah, casts the Thunderstorm. Doesn't matter if units are here, it's just for good measure. And there you have it. Replay ended. Congratulations to 3rd place. Was well played. And as you can see, the deck is very, very small. Of course, he probably had more cards in there. You can fit in more heals, more damage spells, more situational stuff, whatever. But with those few cards there, even the Thunderstorm is not necessary either, you can already do this map on Advanced quite simply. Nevertheless, with all the random elements, it's probably not the map a beginner yeah, should go for. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I see you in the other 2 videos.